Hello, good evening, and a very warm welcome to everybody for another exciting match of the Jfsc Dads League. This match between AB Warriors and Sulonian Spartans is about to get underway. Vishal and Somik will be opening the batting for AB Warriors, and Ankit will be starting to bowl. Last bits of fielding to be set there, and you also have the umpires on the ground having some last minute discussions. Dot ball to start the over. Nicely bowled by Ankit. Also has a slip in place, standing fine and quite behind. Second delivery. Oh, nicely bowled. Getting some good shape in the air. Gentle outswing. And Somik plays that watchfully. Good start for the Sulonian Spartans. Third ball. Another one played very late. Was looking for the single, but backward point ensured that there's no run there. Good start for the Sulonian Spartans. Slight change in the field. There's somebody coming into a catching position at short cover. Another ball, beautifully bowled. Nice carry to the keeper. Good start for Sulonian Spartans. And Ankit as well, backing up his captain's decision to field first. Good confident start. Not easy, especially with the new ball swinging away. That's nicely bowled. Again, play and a miss this time. That was slightly outside off stump. Probably had the best opportunity to connect that for runs, Somik, but missing out on that occasion. Quite a tall, lanky customer, Ankit Shah, bowling an excellent first over. Can he finish with a maiden over? Oh, nicely bowled, wrapped on the stumps. That was denied by the umpire. Starts off with a maiden over for the Sulonian Spartans, Ankit Shah, and the score's not after one. New bowlers Mandar, left arm, who pulled away nicely into the open space there and starts off with a boundary. Vishal, the captain of the AB Warriors, opening the innings. This is a nice left hand, right hand combination. Always very difficult for the bowlers to adjust. Mandar on this occasion bowling slightly short, kind of a loosener to begin the over. He's bowling left arm over the wicket. So first runs on the board for AB Warriors. Starts off with a boundary for the captain. Another one short, another one pulled, and this time there is a fielder there. We'll restrict it to just a single. Gets Somik back on strike. Slight bit of field adjustments for the right-hander. Are we going to see a nice ball shaping into the pads of the batsman? We'll have to wait and watch. Oh, it's gone down the leg side. That'll be called wide by the umpire. He'll have to bowl that again. Tried to pull that. It's a quick run. Sort of a miss hit. Didn't go that far as much as he would have liked. That ball was always a little high for his liking there. But he gets off the mark. Somik, and gets Vishal on strike. Was nicely bowled and nicely played. Played with soft hands. He saw the change of pace very early there, Vishal, and just played the ball soft enough for them to complete a cheeky single. Good intent shown by the captain of AB Warriors. Don't miss out on those singles. When they add up over a period of 20 overs, you have a bigger score on board. That one's cut away and straight to the fielder. Are they going to run one? No. Take a start and then decide against it. Not always the best idea to run on a misfield when you're in the infield. Last delivery. Oh, it's nicely bowled, and will be another dot ball to end the over. So after 2 overs, AB Warriors are 8 for no loss. Ankit will continue bowling for the first time to Vishal. Oh, it comes in sharply. And will be a dot ball for Vishal. The ball will be coming into the left-hander. The kind of bowling Ankit Shah possesses. Oh, that one beats the outside edge. Excellent bowling. Did not swing, was waiting for the swing, and then just nudged it. Tried to nudge it, rather. And just spots the outside edge. This one's comes into the pads while he tried to flick that on the onside. Another dot ball for Ankit. Excellent start here for the Sulonian Spartans. They hold their ground from one end thanks to some brilliant pace bowling by Ankit. steps out and smashes that through cover for a boundary. That was made easy by Ankit because he pitched that one up. You can look at the replay. Slightly fuller, one step ahead. Goes to the leg sides, frees his arms and smashes that for 4. Another boundary for Vishal. Really compensated for those 3 dot balls there. The pressure's back on the bowler now. He knows Vishal's looking to score off. And that too with a fast pace. It's a shot and glove that. Be another dot ball. Scores 12 in the 3rd over. Last ball of the over. And this one's flicked away. That goes fine to the square leg boundary for 4. 2 boundaries in the over for AB Warriors as their score moves on to 16 for no loss after 3 overs. Vishal Shah making his intentions very clear at the start of this innings. He has 3 boundaries already, and that's come through an array of different shots. The first one was a pull, the other one was a nice cover drive, and the third one being a flick to square leg. So looks in good touch as Mandar comes to bowl his second over. This time he's dropped him. He tried to pull that again. Soumik Gandhi got it slightly higher on the bat, and the fielder at square leg got hands to it but missed out on that opportunity. So genuine chance goes down for the Spartans in the 4th over. So Vishal to face Mandar. Oh, that's nicely hit. He's picked that one up beautifully and one bounce into the boundary. That was pitch slightly outside off stump, but he had picked his spot as he gauged the pace and hit it over the mid-on fielder for 1 bounce and 4. So Vishal currently dealing in boundaries for the AB Warriors. Another one short, another one in the gap. That's gone for 4 as well from the bat of Vishal. Wow, that sounded sweet of the bat. That looks slightly wide for his liking. And immediately, if you allow him to free his arms, he's going to go after you, and he did just that. Smashing 4 through cover. That's nicely played late, and we'll take a quick single. There was just that opportunity there for a run out at the non-striker's end, but lucky for Vishal and AB Warriors, there was no direct hit there. So 26 for no loss now in the fourth over, as the AB Warriors start to gain momentum in this first innings. That's gone high up in the air. Is there someone underneath it? And that's dropped again for the second time in this over. Somik extremely lucky. And another chance goes begging for the Spartans. Last ball. Shot and smashed straight over the bowler's head for 4. There was only one way that was going, and it travelled like a bullet. Great pickings by Vishal. He's raced to 27 runs off 13 deliveries with 6 boundaries. Wow. Looking in some excellent touch there. His partner Soumik Gandhi on the other end has played very cautiously. And the Spartans have done their bit in order to keep the pressure on Soumik so that he doesn't score. There were a couple of opportunities in the last over that were put down. So there is a feeling that something is surely going to happen at this time. Have to wait and watch what Soumik does with the 2 lives that he's got. As a new bowler comes into bowl, that's Abhinav Sharma. He'll be bowling over the wicket to Soumik. Nicely bowled. Looked like the ball moved away slightly from the batsman. It was a little wideish for his liking there. Had a little glance at the umpire to see if the umpire is going to be strict enough today. Doesn't seem so. Another one that's a play and a miss. But this time it's called a wide by the umpire. Oh, it's nicely bowled and nicely played. Played that on the crease, went to short square leg, and single taken. Gets the dangerous Vishal Shah on strike. This is the 5th over, so another over after this for the power play, and then the field starts to spread out. So best 10 deliveries of full of opportunities for the AB Warriors to maximize on their scoring in the power play. Just change in sides. It's bowling round the wicket for the left-hander. I think he'll try not to give too much room to Vishal. Oh, that's one straight on to the pads. Exactly what we thought. You give him room and he'll come after you. Give him anything full, he'll smash you along the ground for 4. So the right thing to do is not give width and bowl length deliveries to make it difficult for him to score. Another one wrapped on the pads. That was surely going down the leg side. Another dot ball in the over. This one was smashed, but didn't get enough timing on that. They will look for 2 and get it comfortably. Good stuff by the captain. It's also been a good over so far. Abhinav Sharma just conceding 4 runs of his over. Another one for an easy single. There's the man inside the circle. Is standing quite behind, exactly on the edge of the circle, so gave the batsman ample time to cross over. It's the end of the 5th and the score is 36 for no loss. Current run rate is 7.2. The projected score looks at just below 150 runs at 144. We'll have to see if there is a change in bowling. Shot and a play and a miss. Ankit comes back into the attack. This is the last over of the power play. The Spartans have done the right thing to get their best bowler back to his run-up. There's the best opportunity to pick up a wicket here. Vishal's wicket would be priceless. This one swings in on the pads. Another dot ball. Third ball. Bowls a bouncer to an advancing batsman and it bounces over the keeper's head for 4 byes for extra runs to the AB Warriors tally as the score moves on to 41. You can see that in the replay. He stepped up and that bounced. That really bounced. Tried to play that fine on the leg side. That was short and there for just gliding it on the leg side for a possible boundary to fine leg. Missing it completely on that occasion. And also being quite lucky there, Ankit. That's nicely bowled. That's full. And tried to drive that. Got the inside edge. Back onto his pads. And another dot ball for Ankit. This one's flung away nicely. That was beautifully played by Vishal to get to a boundary now. And that was shot. Very easy pickings. There's nobody behind the stumps. There's only a square leg that's standing inside the circle. So anything short, anything around the leg side is just a touch on it will take the ball to the boundary. Zero protection there. Last delivery of the over for Ankit. It's another nicely played shot, but straight to the fielder. Send the non-striker back. And that's going to be the end of the over. The score's 45 after 6 overs. So the AB Warriors will be looking to accelerate as this pair gets set. Slight changes in the field. You have Abhinav Sharma coming in to bowl his second over. The first over was quite a tidy one. Just 5 runs off it. full and played straight to the bowler. Looking for a quick single, trying to get off strike, Somik. And rightly sent back by Vishal. This one was short, didn't get enough room to cut it for a single or a boundary on the offside. Went straight to backward point as the run was denied to the batsman who was looking for one. Another dot ball. Another good start to the over by Abhinav Sharma. The Sulonian Spartans have done a good job to restrict the batsman to as less as possible. Short and will be just a single. Ball goes to square leg. Slight change in the field for the left-hander. Placing somebody there because he's very, very strong on the leg side. Anything short, he's going to pull you. Anything full, he's going to drive you. So only way you can restrict Vishal Shah is by some good line and length. That's exactly why he's setting the field for that. Two more deliveries to go. That's smashed straight, and that's going to go for 4 to the deep mid-wicket boundary. No chance there. Slightly full delivery by Abhinav. And a half volley picked up beautifully by Vishal. Goes on to score his 7th boundary, and with that, it's 50 up for AB Warriors in the 7th over. Last ball. That one was a play and a miss. He almost thought it was in his hitting arc. Just beats the outside edge. So after 7, the AB Warriors are 50 for no loss. Anand will be the new bowler to bowl the 8th over. Anand Kulkarni into the attack now. Making some last minute changes to the field on the leg side. His flight to delivery. And he's got him. That is an excellent start for Anand Kulkarni. Soumik Gandhi. He's got the first wicket for the Sulonian Spartans. Beautifully flighted up delivery. It was full, waiting to be driven. Just that, doesn't get enough timing on it, and straight to the fielder. They are not going to miss those. Soumik Gandhi goes for 5 runs from 18 deliveries. The new batsman to come in is Gaurav. Gaurav Mehta had a good last match. We'll have to wait and watch if he can continue his form through in this match as well. Flighted and tried to cut that, missing out on that opportunity. It was a little close to his body to be cut, but he tried that. Shows that he is in good nick and he's looking to score more runs. Another nice delivery, play and a miss from Gaurav. Pulling some nice flight there. And not very easy for the batsman to pick that up. You can see the players there drying the ball with that towel that's kept to the umpire. The weather's been such, it's quite dewy in the outfield. Oh, beautifully bowled. Excellent delivery. Gaurav still to get off the mark. He's played 3 deliveries. It's a nicely played shot. Be a single to get off the mark. Bit of a long hop bowl there by Anand. And Gaurav rocked back and pulled it in front of square for a single. Gets Vishal on strike, has been slightly away from the action. So striking it beautifully at 152 strike rate. So has been the mainstay of the AB Warriors batting at the moment. This is going to be a good contest. It goes on the stumps, but that was probably going down the leg side. There'll be leg buys. One leg buy to end the over. It's 52 for 1 after 8. So after that first wicket, been slightly cautious. Apart from Mandar, all the other bowlers have had an excellent economy rate. It's under 6. Another new bowler arrives to the popping crease to bowl. This time it is Prashant. Flighted and beautifully bowled there. Completely outfoxed the batsman. He tries to sweep that, and a big call for leg before. It was probably hitting outside the line of the off stump. Whereas Vishal tries a big shot. And appeal from behind the stumps. That one went absolutely straight. So good variation by Prashant in his very first over. That one was slightly fuller, and Vishal's hit that and goes through the hands of the fielder, running wide from long on for a 4. Much needed boundary for Vishal and the AB Warriors. The runs seem to have dried up in the last couple of overs. This will inject some new lease of life in this batting as we fast approach the halfway stage of this first innings. This is another call for leg before. It's a dot ball. Was called by the umpire. So just the boundary of the 5 deliveries for AB Warriors. That one's flighted, gets the top edge. Where's that? It falls in no man's land. So they take the single, and Vishal will keep the strike. AB Warriors, after being put into bat by Sulonian Spartans, are 59 for 1 after 9 overs. You can see the run rate has dropped to 6.3. Was in the higher 7s earlier in the power play. After that first wicket fell down, both the batsmen have been very watchful and not taking anything away from the Spartan bowlers. Anand and Prashant both bowling brilliantly. Both are different bowlers, and a lot of variation means the batsmen need to adjust to the bowling, and that's what has slowed down the scoring. He's bowling round the wicket. Oh, that's a dot ball that went straight away. No flight this time from Anand. Full toss ball. Played down the ground for a single. The last two deliveries have been quite full and straight to Vishal. It's not giving any flight or giving any time to the batsman to make that change. Flighted and played straight down the ground for a single to long on. Gets Vishal back on strike. Couple of runs in this over, and it's been quite tight by the Spartans. Gets the inside edge. Are they going to run for one? Yes, they do comfortably. Good call by the non-striker, Gaurav. And giving an early call to the batsman, allowing them to complete the run easily. So 60 for one. Couple of deliveries to go. That's flighted and straight on the pads there, but there was no movement from the batsman. He's always standing outside the leg stump, so umpire clearly saying it's not out. And that's an excellent catch completed there. On the last ball of the 10th over, a wicket falls. It was a nice flighted delivery, half volley, hit that straight and straight down the throat of the fielder there at long on, making a perfect catch out of it. Excellent catch by Abhijit on the boundary. And Gaurav has to go for a score of 2 runs from 7 balls as all the players take drinks. So in 10 overs, the AB Warriors are 60 for 2. Back after the break. Stand and deliver by Vishal after the break. Comes back to a change in mood. Looks like for the AB Warriors. That one was slightly short and picked that one up from outside off stump. A huge gap there on the leg side. As takes 4 straight away. Moves on to 49 now. AB Warriors captain Vishal Shah. See him scoring the chunk of the runs here in the first innings. That's high. And one bounce. And that's 50 for Vishal. Almost looked like he almost cleared that, but excellent batting by him. And that's 50 runs in 37 deliveries. New batsman Paras Zaveri comes to the crease. Prashant to Paras. Starts off with the dot ball. Oh, that one comes in and will be a dot ball again. Bowling it beautifully there, Prashant. The ball's turning quite sharply, as you can see. That one came right into Paras Zaveri. Flighted, but no spin on this occasion. Another dot ball. It's nicely bowled. It's cut away. Where's that going? That's gone to the boundary for 4. It's a brilliant shot. An excellent way to get off the mark by Paras Zaveri. 69 for 2 after 11 overs. You can see that. That was flighted, short and going away from the batsman. Picked his gap beautifully, Paras. And just about got his leg to it on the boundary, but in vain. 4 runs for AB Warriors and Paras Zaveri. He is capable of scoring at a very fast pace. Paras Zaveri, once he gets his eye in. Seen that in the previous game. He scored a 50 last week. He's got Vishal on the other end who's batting brilliantly. on 50 runs. These two can really accelerate the scoring now. Run rate's just about 6.3. Foolish and waits for the ball to go past the bowler for a single. Gets Paras on strike. Nice leg break bowling here by Anand. He's taken 2 wickets for just 5 runs. So it's been the pick of the Spartan bowlers this evening. It's a full toss. That was way too flighted. Was lucky to get away with that, Anand. Just a single for Paras. That will be a single again to Vishal. Happy to take the single against Anand, who's bowling brilliantly. Got a few variations up his sleeve for the left-hander. Did not allow him to free his arms when he played him just before the drinks break. So he's got his work cut out at the moment. Anand to Paras. Flighted, but his body weight was falling on the leg side. Couldn't reach it as much as he would have liked to. Paras Zaveri. Another one flighted. And that's gone for 6. What an excellent shot that is. For a moment it looked the fielder might get under it, but it just went over him. Paras Bakshi was standing where he was. Didn't look to run a single run. Looked like he knew that it's going to go for 6. Yeah, there you see. It's nicely bowled there. A tad bit fuller on that occasion, Anand, giving Paras the opportunity to hit that boundary. So good over so far, 9 runs coming off it. That's bowled straight to the keeper. That'll be a dot ball to end the over. 78 for 2 after 12 overs. The run rate being 6.5. Batsman having a chat in the middle. I want to see who will bowl the next over. Probably looks like Prashant and Anand might be trying to bowl themselves out, but we'll have to wait and watch who's going to bowl. Sandesh is the new bowler. It's played late for a single, Vishal. Flighted and smashed by Paras Zaveri. That's in the gap, and that's brilliantly fielded. It will be just a single. It was really flying outside off stump. Got a lot of time to hit that in the gap. The effort on the field was excellent. Another single to their tally. Score moves on to 80 for 2 in the 13th over. Another low full toss. It's going straight to the fielder for a single. They won't mind that at this stage, as far as the Warriors are not looking extremely aggressive. They've been able to control the scoring as much as possible, with the run rate being within limits. You can say it's less than 7, so really nicely bowled by the Spartan bowlers. And that's cut away. That's gone for 4. It's an excellent shot. It looked like he was playing that for a single, but that's gone from the blade of the bat at great speeds. The fielder there had no chance whatsoever. Really an excellent boundary there by Paras. They try to score 10 runs and over now. The score will be approximately 160. Another one nicely played. And now it's gone for a single again. So 8 runs off this over so far. Vishal to face the last ball. Steps out. Call for stumping. Steps out slightly. And just makes it in time. So a dot ball to end the over. 86 for 2 after 13 overs. 7 more to go. Any score above 160, 170 can be a challenging one here, provided the bowling team gets early wickets. It's not going to be easy to bowl for any bowler as the night progresses. The dew will increase on the ground. So the batting team better have a good score on the board, which will help their bowlers to defend it. We'll have to wait and watch what happens. A lot of ifs and buts. That's beautifully bowled and nicely played into the gap for 4. Anand into his last over. Bowls one half volley outside off stump. A nice flighted juicy half volley which Paras is able to dispatch very quickly. moves on to 21 of 12 deliveries. 3 boundaries and a 6 in that innings. It's the kind of strike rate you want your middle order, lower order batsmen to have if you have to make the big scores. And Paras is doing exactly that for the AB Warriors. Second ball. Another one flighted. Get some bat to it, and good save there in the infield. Really unlucky not managing to get that away. It was a full toss delivery, could have hit it anywhere. Now gets Vishal on strike. It's a dead ball. Notice there is some change in the field required there, Anand. Again, nicely played very late, but straight to the fielder. Good bowling, good shot, good fielding, good cricket all round. Picks up another single there. Flicked away beautifully by Paras. There's nobody there on the leg side. And, Anand's getting slightly costly here for the Spartans in the last couple of overs. Score moves on to 96 for 2. Nice little flick. Nobody behind square on the leg side. It's easy pickings if you miss your line. And that's exactly what happened. So 2 boundaries in this over so far. Maybe Warriors cruising along to 96 for 2. Flighted. This time it's played straight. 1 bounce to the fielder at long on for a single. She would have really wanted to time it a little better, like the previous 6 he hit in the last over. Paras. That's a dot ball, and a dot ball to end the over. Scores 97 for 2 after 14. So 6 overs to go now, and Anand's done with his quota of 4 overs. Just take a look at the options for the Spartans. They have 1 over from Ankit Shah. They have 2 overs from Abhinav Sharma, 2 overs from Prashant, and they also have Sandesh. So there are a lot of options that they have. They'll have to pick and choose who would they like to bowl to these two gentlemen playing in the middle. It could be the medium pace of Ankit and Abhinav, or could be a spin options of Prashant and Sandesh. So we'll have to wait. Mandar also has a couple of overs, so we'll just have to see how their strategy would play out here now for the Sulonian Spartans. Abhinav it is who comes to bowl. Bowled a couple of overs for 10 runs. Low full toss and played in the gap straight to the fielder. Throws it back to the bowler. Nice start. Making the change for the left-hander. He's gone quieter after his 50, Vishal. But he needs to be there for his team. 44 balls for his 55 runs. Low full toss. Is that in the gap? Nope, it's just the one run. Making some field changes. They have a short third man. Very fine. You can see that right behind the keeper. Almost like a non-catchable slip. Looks to hit that. Almost hits the stump. Quick single call by Paras. Vishal was almost there. And wouldn't know what would happen if the ball happened to hit the stumps there. But he survives as the AB Warriors score goes to 100 for 2 in the 15th over. We'll be happy with their effort for now. They'll have to really start to launch it like that. That's in the gap, pulled away. Saw that very early. And that's pulled away in front of square for a smashing boundary. Another boundary for Vishal. So 11 boundaries for Vishal Shah in this match. It's an excellent bit of batting. Most of the bad balls have all gone for runs, 4s or 6s. So good batting effort. Another low full toss. This time there is a fielder there who misses it. Back-to-back boundaries for Vishal Shah. We just said that he's going slightly quieter after his 50. Doesn't look like, albeit with some help from the fielding side as well. He'll take that. "47 balls for his 62 right now. Last ball. Oh, it's a nicely played shot. That's again in the gap, but there are two fielders there. Slight misfield again, but they'll take just the one as Shall Wood keep strike for the start of the 16th. AB Warriors 109 for 2 after 15 overs, 5 overs to go. If you're watching this on YouTube, we'd really like to know if what would be the projected score for AB Warriors in this match. Comment and do let us know. So the scoreboard's ticking along, and that the captain of the Spartans, who will be bowling, will have to just wait and see. No, it's one of the bowlers who's bowled nicely. Prashant to bowl the 16th. He's got a couple of overs left. Another full toss. Drop shot. And just a single completed to get Paras on strike. Batting nicely on 29 of 17. Prashant to Paras. Flighted. Looked to sweep that. It's gone straight to the field and the outfield. Third delivery. Flighted, and that's gone straight to the fielder. He was looking to heave that towards mid-wicket there. And just managed to get an edge to it that went to short fine leg inside the circle. That's it, straight down the ground. And that's gone for 6. That's a brilliant shot. That was there for the taking. It was full, it was flighted, and he just had to time it nicely. There you see. Freeing his arms on that occasion. Definitely eases off the pressure. They need a boundary or two every over now to set a good score. And that's flustered again. Really unfortunate there for the fielder at short fine leg. He looked to score that slightly squarer, and he was in no man's land there. What an opportunity. Missed Paras Zaveri. Is a prime wicket to take for the Sulonian Spartans. He gets a life. We'll have to see what he does after this. Batting on 36. This one's hit straight down the ground. Another 6. Oh, that's like rubbing salt on wounds. Soon after you drop a catch, the batsman hits you for a 6, and God knows how many more in the overs to come. So probably the most costliest over for the Spartans comes to an end. 15 runs off it. Scores 124 for 2 after 16. Ankit Shah into the attack. 3 overs for 17. Started off bowling with a maiden over. Went for a few runs in his third. Back into the attack. Now they were looking for this wicket. The current partnership is 64 of 36. So it's been a good one for the AB Warriors. 124. Will they get to 180? Will they get to 170? We'll have to wait and watch. Can they go beyond that? Got a good bounce and good carry. Tried to pull that away, Vishal. Getting a dot ball on that occasion that was slightly high and outside off stump to be pulled. Good start to the over by Ankit. Another dot ball. This one was full and wide. Third delivery. Steps out, play and a miss. Again. Excellent bowling by Ankit. Maintaining one line and bowling it fast. Keeping it slightly short of good length. Not making it easy to the batsman to score runs. And especially a set batsman. Batting on 67. Another one and same result, and this time he edges that straight to the keeper, Vishal Shah. Out for 67 thanks to a brilliant piece of bowling by Ankit Shah, and gets a faint outside edge while trying to slog that delivery there. Walks to the pavilion for a hero's welcome in that dugout, cheering their captain over for a job well done. So third wicket for the Spartans, 124 for 3. The AB Warriors, after being put into bat in this exciting encounter of the Jfsc Dads Premier League 25-26. We're live here from Mumbai. This is your commentator Salil Patkar taking you through the match. You have to see who's the new batsman in. It's a left-hander for a left-hander. Been an excellent over so far. No runs and 4 dots. That's wide-ish and nicely bowled. Another dot ball to Ankit. Not easy to put away, for sure. Shailendra is the new batsman. Another attempt to cut the ball, and that's another maiden over. This time a wicket maiden for Ankit Shah, who's been super economical. 1 wicket for 17 from his quota of 4 overs. An economy of 4.4. Has done a brilliant job for his team. So 3 more overs to go. Current run rate is 7.29. Scores at 1-4 for 3. The same as it was at the end of the 16th. So Mandar comes to bowl another over. He's been slightly expensive. Bowled in the power play, the second and the fourth over. Went for runs in the second one. He's conceded 23 runs for no wickets and an economy of 11.5. So this is going to be interesting for Mandar. Is he going to be picked for runs, or will he be able to pick a few wickets here? Paras Zaveri now has the responsibility to score big. Already playing with a strike rate of 200. Batting on 42 of 21 deliveries. Has been dropped once. They've dropped 3 catches today, the Spartans. They'll be hoping this one doesn't turn out to be costly enough. So Mandar to Paras, bowling the 18th over. 18 deliveries to go in this first innings. That's a brilliant shot. And that's gone for 6. You know where that was going. It's 48 now to Paras. And 6 to start the over is a huge sigh of relief for the AB Warriors. They will want to get at least 12 runs and over now on till the last over, so they can post a big total. Short, and that's gone for 4, and that's 50 to Paras Zaveri. It's been an excellent display of batting. 23 deliveries to get there, 4 sixes and 5 fours. So you can see he's only been dealing in 6s and 4s in this innings. Any bad ball has been sent. And boy, do the Spartans regret not taking that catch. takes a shot and into the gap. Are they going to run for two? Yes, the throw is wide enough and Paras keeps strike. Mandar to Paras. That one's going to be called wide. Runs of this over so far. It's another wide delivery. That one's dot ball. That's cut away brilliantly. And that's nicely fielded there. Kick that off. Definitely saved 2 runs for his team. Paras runs 2. Excellent effort there. Goes 140 for 3. Low full toss. And that's gone for 4. 20 runs coming off the 18th over for the AB Warriors. The score moves on to 144. Was that the best option available for the Spartans to bowl that over? We'll have to ponder in the dugout. Just giving that kind of a boost that the AB Warriors need. And they're making these runs in the last few overs. The Spartans would want to restrict them to as low as possible. We have to see who bowls the next couple of overs. Abhinav to bowl his 4th over from the pavilion end. Will be bowling to Shailendra. He's just faced a couple of deliveries, so he really want to just give Paras the strike to maximize the scoring in the last couple of overs. This one's on the pads. Are they going to run for 2? Yes, they do. Good running between the wickets. Wayward throw. That would be fine from the Spartans' perspective as far as Paras Zaveri is kept away from the strike. It's nicely bowled. And just manage a single there. This time Paras gets to keep strike. Making a few changes on the field. They're packing up the leg side. There's a short third man. Very, very fine for the cut. That's a beautiful shot. That's gone for 4. Got the long off into mid off and bowled a half volley outside off stump, and that's where Paras would hit it. Seeing the ball like a football now, batting on 64. Seven boundaries and 4 sixes. Seven runs of this over so far. Oh, he really missed out on that one. Playing a miss, rare dot ball, but an important one for the Spartans. Abhinav Sharma just about managing to extract this dot ball from the 19th over. Especially you have a batsman who's batting with a strike rate of 220. He's looking to score big. Short, and that's one bounce to the fielder there. There'll be a single, so good delivery in the end. Gets Shailendra on strike with one ball to go in this over. It's been a very tidy one so far. Just 8 runs, considering it's the slog overs. Just throw your bat at everything. 152 for 3. Last ball. And leg stump goes out of the ground. He's bowled that full and straight. And he finally gets rewarded for his bowling. Abhinav Sharma ends with figures of 1 for 30. As Shailendra has to walk back to the pavilion. You can see that in the replay. Leg stump goes for an evening stroll there. Good bowling by the Spartans. Just the last over left now. We'll have to see who bowls this. There's Paras Zaveri on strike. He's got 6 deliveries. A great opportunity to score as much as possible. Well, at the rate they're going, they should be anywhere between 160 and 170, but next few minutes will tell us what really transpired. So good contest here. Sandesh is bowled 1 over for 8 runs. He's bowling to Paras, who's batting on 65. Aditya Rajadhyaksh is the new batsman in. And, It's wide call by the umpire. It looks slightly wideish for his liking. It's a beautiful shot by Paras. Half volley. Where's that going? Straight to the field at long on. Finally has to perish after a brilliant innings and putting a respectable total on the board for his team. Paras has to perish. A wicket for Sandesh in his second over. Good catch in the deep. The Spartans, after being hit for 20 runs in the 18th over, clawing their way back and restricting AB Warriors to as less as possible. 153 for 5. We'll have to wait to see who's the new batsman in to play the last 5 deliveries. The Sulonian Spartans have surely got their danger man in Paras Zaveri. It was the captain who tormented them the first half of the innings. It was Vishal. Both these batsmen have scored 60 runs apiece. Now it's on Amit and Aditya. Amit, photographer, facing his first ball. Flighted and dot ball. That was good change in pace there by Sandesh. Play and a miss, looking to run a single, but will be a dot ball. Keepers there. 2 dot balls. Not the kind of excitement you'll expect, like we did in the 18th over. As the bowling side clearly on top here, picking a wicket and 2 dot balls in the last over is a huge deal. Another one flighted. This one goes straight over the bowler's head. Where's that going? Are they going to look for 2? No, that's going to be just 1 run. I'll be more than happy to give away the single at this stage. 2 new batsmen at the crease. So Amit off the mark of his third delivery. And Aditya Rajadhyaksh now has 2 deliveries to make the most of it. Another one nicely flighted, but in the block hole will be a single. 155 for 5 and 1 ball to go. Sandesh has bowled an absolute beauty in this last over. Just conceded a couple of runs. This one's over cover. 1 bounce. Are they going to look for 2? That's going to be an easy run out. So the 6th wicket falls. 156 on the board by AB Warriors for the loss of 6 wickets. And the Sulonian Spartans, who won the toss and elected to field, will come back after the innings break to chase 157 runs in their quota of 20 overs. We'll be back soon.
pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Y más si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Y más si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Y más si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Y más si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Y más si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Y más si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Y más si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Y más si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Y más si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Y más si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. cama. Se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Pues si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama, no me aguanto.
Welcome back to the action. The Jfsc Dads Premier League 25-26. AB Warriors taking on the Sulonian Spartans. Earlier in the day, AB Warriors were put into bat and scored 156 for 6. Thanks to pivotal innings from Captain Vishal Shah, 67 of 54, and Paras Zaveri, 31 balls, 65. The Spartans, on the other hand, responded with some good bowling. 2 wickets for Anand Kulkarni and 1 apiece for Ankit Shah, Abhinav Sharma and Sandesh. We'll have to wait and watch how this match goes. Amit Photographer is opening the bowling for the AB Warriors, while Vikram and Amog are in the middle for the Spartans. The required run rate is just below 8 runs and over. Will we see some early fireworks from these batsmen, or will we see some early wickets? We'll have to just wait and watch. Batsman taking guard, and the match is about to start. Best time to capitalize is the first 6 overs, where the batsmen enjoy the privilege of having just 2 fielders outside the inner circle. First delivery. Flied it and bowled him. First ball, wicket. Excellent start for the AB Warriors. He tried to hit that really hard, Vikram. We'll have to wait for the replay. That one was full and straight. Missed it completely. Went between the bat and the front foot and took the bails off. So first wicket for AB Warriors. Abhijit Gautam, the new man in. That's nicely bowled, slightly flighted. There was a appeal for leg before. Umpire saying no. So pressure put very early on the Sulonian Spartans. The wicket of the first ball always gives a big boost to the fielding side. That one's wrapped on the stumps that look like it's going down leg. Slight movement off the seam. Ball coming in. Picked up from outside off stump. One bounce straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket. There's a man kept exactly for that slot shot as he gets off the mark, and so do the Sulonian Spartans. Left-handed batsman Amog at the crease to face his first ball. Amit coming round the wicket. Slight changes in the field there. The fielder that comes to backward point. There's a shot third. There's a long off. Dot ball to start his innings. Last delivery. Oh, that went away from the batsman. Play and a miss. And that's the end of the first over. The score is 1-1. Excellent start by the AB Warriors, trying to defend their total of 156. Gaurav Mehta bowling over the wicket. Abhijit Gautam there. That's wide down the leg side. Nice take by the keeper. Vishal there. The captain diving to his left. Surely saved 4 byes there. Not an easy take. That one's nicely bowled onto the pads. Goes straight to mid-on. No run taken on that occasion. Was a defensive shot. Oh, nicely bowled. That beat the outside edge. It's a good delivery. That's very wide, and lucky to get his hand onto it, restricting it to just one extra run. So 2 wides to the tally. Score moves on to 4 in the second over. Nicely played, straight to the fielder. Easy single taken. That's pulled away for 4. First boundary. What a shot that is. That one was straying to middle and leg stump. He picked that one up beautifully. It's not very short, but he had found his mark and dispatched it exactly there. First boundary on the board for the Spartans. They'd want to get those at regular intervals. That one's wide and that's gone for 4. This time no chance whatsoever. That was pitched outside leg and was going away and away from the wicketkeeper. It's 5 wides, turning out to be a nice over for the Sulonian Spartans. 13 runs from it already. Of the 4 deliveries. Nicely played, nicely fielded as well. Of his own bowling. Last delivery got off to Abhijit. It's played inside the infield for a cheeky single. The score is 15 for 1 after 2 overs. Amit back into the attack for the 3rd over. He's bowling to Abhijit. And he's got another wicket. Similar to what happened in the first over. Ball pitching outside off stump, comes in slightly. No footwork offered by the batsman. Misses everything, hits the off stump and gets another wicket for his team, Amit. Look at that, on the back foot. Stays slightly low. And his attempt to try and cut that has gone futile as he has to walk back to the pavilion. Abhijit Gautam. Amit on an absolute roll here. In his second over, just conceded 1 run and taken 2 wickets. And 2 early wickets. Nirdosh is the new batsman in at number 4 for the Sulonian Spartans. Oh, a play and a miss. Wasn't that very close? Tried to heave that on the leg side. The length chosen for that kind of a shot was not the best. Amit to Nirdosh. That one's going down leg. Be another dot ball. Brilliant bowling by Amit, bowling to his stance. Just keeping a nice length ball outside off stump and getting a little bit of movement of the seam. This one's flighted and flicked away on the leg side. There is a fielder there. So Nirdosh gets off the mark of the 5th delivery of the 3rd over. Gets Amog at the crease. He's faced just 3 deliveries so far. Just seeing all the action from the other end. Ball round the wicket. And another batsman has to go. Couldn't figure it out from that angle. But that would have pitched on off stump and that straightened up slightly. Another wicket goes down. The 3rd wicket falls for the Sulonian Spartans. You can see that. Oh, he missed that line completely. And Amog. This is a much better angle. Oh wow, some good shape there for Amit. Picks up his 3rd wicket. And the top order for the Sulonian Spartans has collapsed in the 3rd over. The score is 16 for 3. What a match he's having, Amit. Dream start for any bowler to bowl 2 overs and pick up 3 wickets. So the AB Warriors now applying maximum pressure on the Sulonian Spartans. The only thing that can rescue the Spartans is an excellent partnership in the middle. The score is still very gettable. They just need to keep their wickets. Ravi Makaria is the new bowler in. Full toss ball and straight to the fielder. Just a single. Gets the new batsman Abhinav Sharma on strike. 17 for 3. So now bowling from Ravi's bowling over the wicket for sure. Last glance at the field there. Abhinav. Defensively played, straight back to the bowler, dot ball. That will be wide and buys. Couple of runs to the tally added by means of extras. That's left alone by the batsman. Another dot ball. Another low full toss, and that's picked away straight to the boundary for 4. It's flicked to the square leg area in front of square. And much needed boundary comes here for the Sulonian Spartans. Oh, that was slightly risky, but nicely played because it was a full toss. Found the gap perfectly. And a boundary for Nirdosh. This one misses everything, goes through the keeper. Is that going to go for runs? Diving effort. And still will manage a couple of runs. Good fielding in the end there. Saved 2 runs for his team. So 2 buys and 9 runs of this over so far. Dot ball to end the over. It's 25 for 3 after 4. Really have their task cut out at the moment. The Sulonian Spartan batsmen, Nirdosh and Abhinav Sharma in the middle. Amit will be bowling the 3rd over, and rightly so. He's picked up 3 wickets already. They want more to get a firm grip on the game. This one's wideish, straight to the fielder. Nicely fielded. So the bowling complementing the fielding. Good stop there. That was hit really hard. That ball was outside off and had the width. Second delivery. That one's played very late, straight to square leg. And was almost an opportunity for a run out. Flighted and dot ball again. Watchfully played. That delivery was coming in onto the pads there. Seen most of his deliveries pitch and come into the right hander. Fourth delivery. This one short, tries to cut it again, missed by the wicket keeper. This time there's nobody there. 4 byes. They'll take it as it comes. Missed that behind the stumps, Vishal. You can see that. Oh, just. It missed the bat, the stumps, and the wicket keeper's gloves. And found boundary. They'll take that, surely. Another play and a miss. Slide off cutter there. Could have gone anywhere. The keeper had his body behind it, so no runs. But yes, Amit's reaction said it all. Almost thought he had got his man. Flighted and smashed straight down the ground. And is that a catch? Is that a catch? Looks like it is. Yes, it's Parasaveri. And he's limping also, so I hope he's fine. Here's the wicket. It's a nice half volley. He flung that. Almost thought it went towards the boundary, and that's an excellent catch there taken on the boundary by Parasaveri. He's limping there. I hope he's fine. What a brilliant bit of bowling and fielding by the AB Warriors. Look like quite a motivated bunch there. 4 wickets now for just 30 runs of 5 overs. Amit picks up his 4th. Wow. Is really having a brilliant match here on the field. As Ravi comes to the crease to bowl his 2nd over. Abhinav Chaudhary is the new batsman in. So Abhinav Sharma will be taking strike while Abhinav Chaudhary is on the non-striker's end. We should be looking for a good partnership Take your time at the crease. Get used to the bounce and the pace of the ball, and then you can really launch it. 127 runs required now from 90 deliveries. A good partnership is the key. That's left alone by the batsman. Dot ball to start the over for Ravi. It's wide and will be buys as well. They're looking for two. No, that's a wayward throw. Just the 2 runs from that. First delivery for Abhinav Chaudhary. Played with a straight bat. Back to the bowler. No runs. Another excellent delivery. Good line and length by Ravi. That one's on the leg side, picked away nicely. Is that going to go to the boundary for 4? Yes, it does. Goes on no man's land there. Not a single fielder there. Nice way to get off the mark with the boundary. Saw the opportunity, ball drifting down leg stump. Just picked it and guided it along to the fine leg boundary for 4. Another one goes down the leg side. This time left alone by Abhinav. That'll be a wide. That's one uppishly played. Clears the infield. So chase on for it. Looking for 2. Easy 2. That was pitched way outside off stump. And he played that uppishly. Was therefore hitting a boundary. But at the moment he got just 2 runs. That's a wide ball. 3rd wide in this over. Play and a miss. It's a dot ball to end the over. Score is 40 for 4 after 6 overs. Sulonian Spartans require 117 runs from 14 overs. Required run rates 8.36. So although they've lost 4 wickets, they're still going at a decent rate. Wickets is the key here now. Amit bowling his 4th over. And nicely played on the leg side for a single. Everyone there is on the boundary. Nobody inside the circle. It's the end of the power play now. Be more than glad to give away singles at this stage so that the run rate can really climb. Amit has figures of 4 for 4. That's brilliant stuff, really. He's bowling his last over. Abhinav Chaudhary to take strike. That one jack back in. Be a dot ball. It's nicely played. To square leg, calling for 2. Almost was an opportunity there. Couple of runs on that last ball. Flighted, full and defensively played by Abhinav. At the moment, would want to see this over off. You don't want to give a 5th wicket to Amit. Already bagged for last 2 deliveries. Again, another one on the leg side. Are they going to run for 2? Yes, they do. Similar one to happen a couple of deliveries ago. As mentioned earlier, there's nobody inside the circle on the leg side. So anything played with soft hands and some good running between the wickets can give you a couple of runs. 45 for 4 now. Last ball. That's nicely played. Kept out safely, keeping wickets intact as Amit completes his quota of 4 overs. 4 for 8 are his figures. Excellent figures at the moment to put his team in a commanding position, compelling the Sulonian Spartans batsmen to now have mandatorily need a very big partnership from these two or the upcoming middle and lower middle order batsmen. It's going to be a change in bowling. Anisha comes to bowl. Short and wide. And called wide. That was very wide. It's wide, punched away on the offside. There's a fielder there. He'll get off the mark with a single. Abhinav Chaudhary. That one's gone through the keeper again. That's gone for 4 byes. He won't like that, the bowler. Almost beaten the outside edge. But that one stayed slightly low. And straight behind the keeper for 4 byes. So Spartans will take these runs as the score passes 50 runs. They are 51 for 4 in the 8th over. Wide again. It's another wide. 3 wides in the same area, not finding his line. Anisha. That one's a play and a miss. Will be a dot ball. And the umpire has given him. We'll have to wait and look at the replay. That was straight onto the stumps. Whether the batsman got a bat onto it or no, I think the umpire knows that pretty well. It's an extremely risky shot to play. Just trying to play down the leg side. So the 5th wicket falls for 53 runs. The Sulonian Spartans look to be in great danger now. Little above 100 runs required. .104 required of 74 deliveries. Very gettable, but the wickets have lost half their side already. Assuming that the established batsmen are in their dugout. This has been a commanding performance from the AB Warriors. And this has been an extremely long over, but a fruitful over from Anish. Abhishek is the new batsman in. Whoa, play and a miss. Lucky he stayed in the crease. Wow. Nice glove work. Appeal for LBW, not given by the umpire. So 4 dot balls and a wicket to end the over. The score's 53 for 5 after 8. Sulonian Spartans require 104 runs from 12 overs. Abhishek and Abhinav, the men in the middle. Can they pull off a memorable partnership to take their team home? We'll have to only wait and watch. Shailendra comes to bowl. His first over is bowling to Abhinav. Flighted and driven nicely straight to the fielder. He managed to take a single. They need to work it around for singles till they get into the groove where they can really launch it. I think the odd boundary will surely come. We'll have to wait and watch the approach of these batsmen. Dot ball. Abhishek there playing his first delivery. Misfield and 4. Excellent way to get off the mark with a boundary there. Abhishek Vichare, the captain. Boy, is a captain's inning required. This is the opportunity for a great innings. Here's Shailendra. This one's pulled and pulled in the gap. That's gone for 4. One bounce and into the boundary. That was easy pickings. Long hop, flighted, had all the time in the world to rock back on his back foot and score an excellent boundary there. Much needed boundary for his team. Gets the pressure off his teammate at the other end. That one's another boundary that smashed through the offside. We'll have to wait for that call. Yes, that's no ball and 4. So it's 5 runs there. What an over this is turning out to be. Another full toss ball, free hit, smashed. Absolutely smashed that through the cover region for 4. Abhishek Vichare flexing right now. 71 for 5 in the 9th over now. 18 runs already of this over. It's a very good one for the Sulonian Spartans. It's a dot ball to end the over. A good one for the Spartans. After 9 overs, they're 71 for 5. Start of the 10th over. They'll be wide. Anish continuing. Picked up a wicket in the previous over. Gets the outside edge straight to the fielder at backward point. No runs. Full toss on the leg. And that's dispatched on that coconut tree next to the square leg boundary. That's a big 6. Really flighted. This is really easy pickings for any batter. He just sat back and dispatched that for 6. So the run rate now reducing drastically. The previous over yielding 18 runs. And now 7 runs of the over already. Abhinav Sharma, Abhishek Vichare. Good partnership of 25 runs of just 11 deliveries. So, you know that they're making the runs as well. It's flicked. It's going to be a single. Leg buys, actually. Half-hearted appeal there. That one was surely going down the leg side. Now we'll have to see what Abhishek Vichare has in mind for Anish. He's bowling these flighted deliveries just like the previous over. Will he go after him? They'd want to keep their wickets till the break, and they can strategize again after the 10th over. That's another wide. And that's gone for 4 again. Played that wide of long on. He's really smashed that to the boundary. Steps out, picks it up from outside off stump. No chance for the fielder there. Paras Zaveri made all the attempts. Another boundary now in this over. 13 runs coming from it already. 2 more deliveries to go. This one played late. And will be a dot ball. Last ball. And that will be a dot ball. And at the halfway mark, the Spartans are 84 for 5. Require 73 runs in the last 10 overs. We'll be back after the drinks break.
Pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Y más si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. No me aguanto.
Back to the action. So 31 runs have come from the last 2 overs, making the game more exciting. The Spartans have somehow clawed their way back into the game. One good partnership. This is definitely gettable. Naresh comes to bowl. His first, bowling to Abhinav. Big wide down the leg side. Will be buys. Two runs straight away. That's very wide. Good take by the keeper. Really had to dive to his right. Won't be happy with that. Two very big wides. Batsman taking his time in the middle. Naresh switching to off spin. Full toss ball hits straight to the non-striker's bat. Dot ball. It's an easy single. Happy to take the single at this stage. There's absolutely no reason to slog. Match is nicely poised. They need to make sure they keep their wickets intact, the Spartans. They happen to do so, they can sail through and chase this target down. And AB Warriors would really be looking at taking 5 more wickets and winning this game. Ball down the leg side. In no man's land and pick for 4. Would have been wide anyways. Turning out to be an excellent over for the Spartans. That's another wide. That's a no ball. That ball was pitched outside the pitch, so it's been given no ball. Free hit. Full toss. That'll be another no ball. Really not finding the line or length in this over. Full toss ball and single taken. Runs of the over so far. Another full toss. That's quite watchfully played. Last ball of the 11th. 97 for 5. Sulonian Spartans. This one very wide. 98 for 5. Steps out to hit that on that occasion and ends with a dot ball. 98 for 5 after 11. Sulonian Spartans. Aditya is the new bowler in. It's played for a single. Leading edge and easy single taken. Just about need to rotate the strike now at this moment. Batsmen do not require anything flashy. They're doing just that as the score moves on to 100 for 5. So 57 runs required. Split straight to the bowler, dot ball. It's a nice shot. Nicely fielded on the boundary as well, just a single. Nicely hit down the ground. Straight to the fielder. Will be a single. Happy to take those at the moment. You know, the odd boundary will surely come. It's difficult to grip the ball in the middle there. There's a lot of dew when it comes back from the outfield. That's pulled away. And pulled away nicely for 4. Ball finally pitched short. The batsman rocked on to the back foot and pulled it away into the open space on the leg side for 4. The runs are really flowing now. Last 5 overs have yielded more than 50 runs. 4 overs in fact. And the AB Warriors haven't had a proper response there. Gaurav Mehta back into the attack from the pavilion end. Require 51 runs of 48 deliveries. Shot and punch down the ground. So just a single. Dot ball. It's good delivery. Nice line and length to start the over. Gaurav Mehta, they really need this, AB Warriors. Flighted and flung straight. That's dropped inside the boundary. Manage single there. For a moment he thought it's gone for 6. Was a great opportunity there at the boundary. Could have taken that catch and got him out. Missed out on that occasion. That's one's flung away on the leg side, gone towards the square leg boundary. Are they going to look for 2? Yes, they do. Comfortable 2. Last ball. Flighted and driven nicely, but straight to the fielder. Be a single as Abhishek keeps strike for the next over. Score is 1-1-1 for 5. I think wickets are the key now. 46 runs required. 7 overs to go. Literally, they keep no other option but to take all these wickets. For the Sulonian Spartans, on the other hand, they had a good first half, restricting AB Warriors to 156, but had a disastrous start. Lost almost 5 wickets, under 50 runs, half their side in. Needed to consolidate this innings. The captain Abhishek, along with Abhinav, is doing a good job here. Shot and tried to cut away. Dot ball. Aditya comes to bowl. Looks like Aditya and Gaurav should continue bowling for the AB Warriors in tandem for a couple of more overs. Their line and length has been good enough and not given too many extras, which we saw in the previous overs. Shot and smashed straight down the ground. There's a fielder there, but cannot stop that from going for 4. He's playing a captain's knock here. Look at that. Hit straight. Dead straight. And the fielder couldn't get to it. In fact, odd bounce onto his body and into the boundary for 4. It's going down. Good appeal. Both bowler and keeper went up at the same time. Full toss, miss hit. Straight to long on. It was a really good opportunity. Could have hit that anywhere in the gap. Unfortunately, finding the man at long on. Nice shot. Nice shot. Where's that going? That's going all the way for 6. Abhinav Sharma into the act. This one was a half volley and he went through with it. Some beautiful follow through to see there. And that's gone for 6. How the match turns in a matter of 2-3 overs. This is a prime example. Once straight to the fielder. Is that going to be a run out? No. That was very close. It's the end of the over. It's 1, 2, 3 for 5. Next bowler is Gaurav Mehta. 2 overs bowl. This is his third. That's nicely played by Abhinav. Both these batsmen into their 30s now. 33 runs required. Of 35 deliveries, less than a run per ball. So clearly they've done their hard work. Also helped by a few lucky extras. But they've stuck to the crease. They've dug in hard and they're playing their part. Is there another twist to this match? We have to wait and watch. Abhishek takes guard against Gaurav. That's short and that's tapped away. It's in the infield. Didn't hit it as much as he would have liked it to. No timing there. Got the bottom edge of his bat. But a single nonetheless, and that will do for now. That's watchfully played. All these balls are bowled at the stumps, looking for the wicket, and he's played that defensively in the gap for a single. Good batting. Nicely played. Are they going to run for two? Yes, they will. Good calling. He picked his spot nicely there, Abhishek. That ball was pitched on middle and leg. Just made some room to tap it behind the stumps. There's nobody there. Easy twos. 5 runs of this over already. They're getting what they require. Flighted and missed out at that time. Last ball of the over. Short and nicely played. For a single, 129 for 5 after 15. Require 28 runs in 5 overs. So Shailendra is back into the attack. He's bowled 1 over for 18 runs. Oh boy, does he have a big task on hand now. 28 runs required from 5 overs, 5 wickets in hand. The Sulonian Spartans almost have this in the bag. Requires some good bit of bowling and fielding to restrict them now. What do they have? Play and a miss was a very wide-ish delivery. And tried to muscle that through the offside, but missing out on it. Abhishek Vichare batting on 37. He's hit 6 boundaries, while his partner Abhinav Sharma at the other end, 2 4s and 2 6s. 76 run partnership now, 48 deliveries. Just brilliant. Steps out and smashes it. And they're going to look for 2. No is the call. Excellent bit of fielding there in the deep. Deep cover there. Lunging forward, stopping the body. Stopping the ball with the body. And definitely saving 3 runs for his team. Abhinav Sharma now taking a look at the field. Oh, that was played nicely and delicate. There's nobody on the leg side. Are they going to pick up 2? Yes, they do. The ball doesn't reach the boundary there on that occasion. One, 3, 2 for 5. Another play and a miss. Nicely bowled. It's been a good over so far. 2 dot balls and just the 3 runs from it. So making sure that the job doesn't get more easy for the Spartans. Shailendra. Foolish ball, hits straight down the ground. 1 bounce to long gone, who stops it nicely. Restricts it to just a single. As the score moves on to 1-3-3 for 5. It's the last over to be last ball of the over. From Shailendra, good comeback from him. After conceding 18 in the first over he bowled. It's been a good comeback of sorts. Another play and a miss. Nicely bowled there. Dot ball to end the over. So run per ball required now for the Sulonian Spartans to win this match. The partnership in the middle of 80 runs of 53 deliveries. And Abhishek Vichare, Abhinav Sharma absolutely anchored this innings after the loss of those early 5 wickets. Just before the halfway stage, it so looked that the AB Warriors have this match in their pockets, but some patient batting by these 2 in the middle and by some big overs in the middle really helped their way on to 1-3-3 for 5, where they can say that yes, victory is in sight. But cricket being a game of chance, you never know. A wicket here and there can turn the tables over. The Spartans are surely praying that doesn't happen. Gaurav Mehta, with figures of 3 overs, none for 25, comes to bowl his last over. Starts off with a dot. That shot and that pulled away. Nice fielding there. But will still manage to run a couple of runs. It sounded sweet off the bat. Abhinav Sharma. Batting on 37 while his captain's batting on 38. Steps out and hits one straight down the ground. And that goes for 4. Fielder almost got there in time. But the ball won the race on that occasion. Four runs to Abhinav Sharma as he moves in the 40s. That's cut away beautifully, showing some class there. That was wide-ish, and he waited on it and cut it beautifully for a boundary. Back-to-back boundaries now. Ten runs of this over already. Just 14 needed now. The biggest mention is for this partnership. It's 90 of 57 deliveries. They've really played patiently. That's nicely played. Again, gonna be a single. Gets the captain Abhishek Vichare on strike. $11 runs of this over so far, one delivery to go. Scores 144 for 5. Play and a miss. Dot ball to end the over. 144 for 5. The Sulonian Spartans requiring 13 runs of 18 deliveries. We witnessed the AB Warriors play a cracker last week. They were not in the game. In the last couple of overs, the bowlers bowled so economically that the batting team required 4 runs of the last delivery. He could manage only 2. They won by 1 run. Are we going to see a similar match now? or do the Sulonian Spartans have this match already in their favor? We'll have to wait and watch. But a full toss ball that's gone for 6. That's a huge hit. And he completes his 50 in style, Abhinav Sharma. 52 of 34 deliveries and 3 sixes and a boundary. That's just brilliant batting. Under pressure when he came to bat, had lost 4 wickets, lost his partner, and then joined by the captain in the middle. I'm sure they're going to remember this match for a really long time. Another full toss, another hit, another 6. This match is over. You just need 1 run. Abhinav Sharma now races to 58. He's finished this match. 2 balls, 2 juicy full tosses that have both gone straight for 6. And the last ball, the winning runs coming off the bat of Abhinav Sharma. What a victory this is. 100-run partnership also came up with the last 6. So smiles all around in the Spartan camp as they win this match by 5 wickets. What a topsy-turvy second innings it's been. An excellent day here. And thank you from us. We're signing off. We'll see you on another day.